Graham, what is the Federation of Independent Agents? Talk to me.
The FIA, as we shorten it to, is a network of independent agents that benefit from corporate style deals with suppliers and franchise level support. And it's designed to give a competitive advantage to one independent agent per town.
So you can only have one agent per town?
Correct.
So it sounds like a glorified guild to me.
It's a version that's very similar to the guild in that it is one member per town, yes.
Yes.
The guild, I think, do things slightly differently to us from what I can see. The guild is very established for a start.
Very good.
It's got what I call sticky members. So they're constantly paying their membership fee. They retain a real core of membership, which I think is vital in this world.
Great, but if you're another agent in that same town, you can't
get in. So I've spoken to a lot of agents, and on average, my figures are that there's an average of 9 independent agents per town.
Yes.
The guild take 1.
Yes.
So there's another 8.
You've got RAN as well.
You've got RAN as well, yeah. So there's a group of agents out there that aren't members of anything because either they're blocked or they don't. It's not quite right for them.
Because is it about 70 or 80% of agents are independent?
Yes.
And normally only one office or 2 at the very most.
Yeah.
Why do you think these people need this help?
Well, I think the market has become saturated with agents now. So it's all about the differentials you can have as an independent. And when I was working at the Property Franchise Group as MD, I simply saw the benefit of actually getting the agents together in a room and what the fireworks that would create.
It does the interaction and I use this one, I use so and so prop tech and it doesn't work, and someone says, well, I use it and it works, and then they swap ideas and go, oh my god, it's brilliant.
Yeah, exactly. So I think very quickly independent agents without that support network can rule things out. Actually, might have been very good for their business.
It's quite lonely being your own boss, isn't it?
It's very lonely, yeah. So when I speak to some agents, unnamed, one agent in particular said to me, I'll pay you £300 a month just to speak to you once a month about things I just want to sense check, let alone another group of members. And when we used to run conferences at PFG, we'd have the likes of Zoopla there, or Miles Shipside would come from Rightmove and give really inspirational talks about the business and the market and really give you an overview. And as an independent, Miles won't come and see you probably one-on-one and do that presentation.
That's right.
You'd have to pay to go to an event to watch it. So you don't really get that leadership. And what franchises and corporates are really good at are finding the products out there, striking the deals, and then influencing the people in the business to use those products. So as an independent agent, you don't get no steer. So independent agents, I think they need something else. If they can't get into one of the member clubs that exist already, where do they go? And our conferences will be quarterly. We'll be on the front foot. We'll be using modern technologies. We'll be developing a lot of in-house products as well and giving those to members.
And you say quarterly, is that all in London or just around the country?
That'll be around the country, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So once a quarter, you're about to meet up with like-minded agents who are competitors but not direct competitors.
Yes.
And like we said, we've both been in franchising. Well, you can get people in the room who are not direct competitors.
Yeah.
Fireworks happen.
Yeah, it's
that's going to be worth the money on its own, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah, I think the point being that at these conferences we'll get influential speakers and we'll get the champions of the federation to stand up and say, right, in this subject, let's say automated prospecting. This is our supplier. Our approved supplier is X, and if you present to the room how you're maximising that supplier, and then someone else from another agency, non-competitive agency,
because you can only have one per town,
will pick up on a nuance that he's not or she's not doing, and go away and change it. So we're constantly refining that process. So you're always maximising what you're doing, because a lot of suppliers will change things. It'll be small changes, and then the agent doesn't realise it can do that even. So it could be the automated prospecting is a good subject because yes, you can get to people, but what are you writing to them? Are you just saying, oh, I've noticed you just come on the market, you should use us? Or,
it's interesting. I've got a Facebook group of about 1,500 agents and want to talk about prospecting. Spectre, he's one of our favourite suppliers, and we share the letters around the group.
Yes.
Say this works.
Yeah.
And so what you're saying is absolutely bang on. If you can share best practice with someone who isn't a competitor, you're on a winner.
Yeah, and the other part of the federation includes training as well. So there's regular 6 training events a year, and that's that the vote about what to train is up to the members.
Right.
So we don't just go, we're going to put on a how to win more instructions seminar.
Yes.
We'll ask you what is the focus at the moment, because it could be reservation agreements. Let's say that the government are about to launch reservation agreements, and independents go, I don't know what to do. Like, how does that work? We'll do training on that, so we can
Is that chargeable or?
No, it's all part of the membership fee. Yeah, so they get the training events, and again they can vote on that. They get their own member forum, so they can exchange confidential information between themselves.
So like on a private WhatsApp group or something?
Yeah, it's actually hosted on the platform.
Right.
So they can go on and do that as well.
And what about the suppliers? I assume it's the ones that give you the most kickback?
No. We choose suppliers on their delivery.
Sorry to be cheeky.
No, it's an obvious question to ask, but we choose our suppliers on their ability to deliver, their ability to scale up if they get a big customer come along, because that can often crush a lot of these tech companies. Yes. And we choose them on the rates they can give our members. So everything is fed back to the member. Yes. The federation takes nothing from the supplier. So we're just trying to get our members the best deal we can.
Now, when we were having lunch just before we started filming, you told me the process you went through choosing suppliers. And if you don't mind me saying, I've never heard anyone go to the level of depth that you have.
Yeah, well, I think it was a project that was required because prop tech and property supplier fatigue is very evident at the moment. Agents just getting sick and tired of another prop tech play or another supplier. So I decided to go through the list, which I found...
How many are there in the country?
There's listed, you'll find over 600 suppliers. Wow. So you can whittle that down quite quickly, I did, to probably half that are actually viable. But that half, you've then got to drill down really into fine detail to find out who are the major players in that section, test drive each one of them by doing their demos, then taking those demos to real life agents and saying, I've just done that. Is that real? Does it actually work like that? And what results have you seen from it? So I'm constantly refining that suppliers list. So if an approved supplier comes on board, they'll get a contract for 12 months. But during that 12 months, we'll be looking at all the others, what everyone else is doing. Because an old supplier who originally wasn't as good might come good. So we have to bear that in mind. So we're fine-tuning the machine constantly to give our members a bucket of suppliers that are approved, proven, and give results and discounted at a rate that you wouldn't get if you went directly.
I'm with you. What's this franchise-grade support you mentioned there?
So franchise-grade support is based on a franchise network of individuals coming together.
So you're not asking them to change their name or...
Oh, no. No. So the whole point of the Federation of Independent Agents is to remain independent. So for a franchise support network, you might pay 9% of your revenue, for example.
Well, we both work for the two biggest.
Yes.
And the support you get is amazing.
Yes, exactly that. So I think you do pay for that support. It's a fair ticket price to get it. I can offer the same thing. So I can offer the vision that the franchisor gives to the franchisees. Yes. I can offer them the same kind of deals that they're getting from the suppliers, but I can also offer them a bit more autonomy. So with franchisor to franchisee, that relationship is sometimes, we've agreed this deal with so-and-so, you're going to use it because you have to, because we're all doing it. And that's the rate we've got for you. Yes. So they don't get too much choice about it. So we're trying to give a bit more flexibility. So if a member wants to use their own version of what we've already agreed with somebody, that's absolutely fine. Yes. I'm not going to make them use our version whatsoever. So you've got a club of estate agents. How much does it cost a month? To be confirmed, but around £400. Okay. You're getting franchise, great support. You've got a great network of like-minded people that meet up quarterly. You get free training. Where's the catch? There's no catch. There really isn't. The one thing I haven't mentioned as well, actually, is oh, you're the gift that keeps giving. Yeah, there is a concierge support. So a concierge style consultancy. So it could be you've got an agency, Chris. You're a member, and you've stumbled across a problem you can't solve, or you've got an idea to start charging upfront, or it could be really wacky, and you can't sense check that with anybody. So you just want to get in touch with the federation, arrange a call with me. It could be a video call, it could be a telephone call, and we chat through the problem. And then I might have a solution for you. If I haven't, I'll go and find one for you. So it's almost like just a concierge service for estate agents to call on to double check things. Yeah, just senses check on where to take your business. Yeah. Because I had a guy the other day who he said to me, I'm not sure whether to buy this other business and expand from 3 to 4 branches. Yes. And I think I've lost the plot. So it's kind of like a mentor, not a mentoring service, but
I'm not a huge fan of the name concierge service, but I can understand what you're trying to do, and I think it's an amazing idea of kind of like a sounding board.
Yes, and it's available to all members. It forms part of their, their kit.
Good stuff. So how do people find out more information about this?
If they go to the website, at the moment they'll probably see a landing page where they can register their interest. So it's www.thefia.co.uk. Okay. At the moment, we are taking applications for membership. That it's not that you can come in and just buy a membership. You have to be approved.
Okay.
So we do a mystery shop on all members before they come in. And that's not just to tell them how bad they are.
Yes.
It's to identify areas where we actually think we can help them. So it's almost invitation only, and we want to keep it that way because what I'm trying to get is a shared mindset within the group. So I don't want people that are sort of negative and don't want to grow and don't want to take this opportunity that I think.
So you're not just going to take people because they offer you money.
No, it's got to be the same mindset. We've all got to be singing from the same hymn sheet. It's really, really important. So when we put on the conferences, everyone in the room is of a certain growth mindset that they see the opportunity agency that I do right now. And I talk about this iceberg of agents, 10,000 agents in an iceberg, all stuck together. And I'm chopping that off by about 10% of it, and I'm moving it somewhere else that's going to be a better place.
A movement of estate agents and letting agents, eh?
Yes, but a certain mindset.
Got to be the right ones.
Absolutely.
Well, I'm a huge fan of such organisations, and if you put what you say into practice, you'll get my 100% support. So I wish you well, Greg.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Cheers.